You're here. I'm Detective Sloss.
Detective Bryce at the end, 99.
Okay. Have you ever been Roger Lights before? No? It is December 13, 2019. It's currently 8:05 at night, and we are at 335 West 3rd Street. And you're Amanda, correct? Amanda, which one? Okay.
Hinze, Richard, and Hinze,
And what's your date of birth?
323, Lightning.
And your search? Did you have a phone number?
Mm-hmm.
What's your phone number?
937 607.
Okay, and you live at the 1934 Kensington?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're being interviewed in regards to the crime of homicide. Okay? Before we ask any questions, you must understand your rights. And I have you read number 1 for me. Out loud, I'm sorry.
Interrogation remains silent. You do not have to make any statement or answer any questions.
Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand that one?
Mm-hmm.
You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions and have a lawyer with you during questioning. Do you understand that one?
Mm-hmm.
If you do not have the money to hire a lawyer appointed by the court or a lawyer from the public defender's office will be provided to you before and during questioning without any cost to you. Do you understand that one?
Mm-hmm.
If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you will still have the right to stop answering at any time. You also have the right to stop answering at any time until we talk to a lawyer. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The waiver of rights. The above statement of rights has been read to me. I understand what my rights are. I am willing to make a statement and answer questions. I do not want a lawyer at this time. I understand and know what I am doing. No promises or threats have been made to me. No pressure or coercion of any kind has been used against me. Do you know what the word coercion means?
Mm-hmm.
We haven't threatened you or made you any promises.
You might be in charge or anything. Or do I need a lawyer? I don't know what's going on. They haven't told me anything.
Okay, well, Dakota is dead. Okay?
Yeah,
and it's being investigated as a homicide. So I'm going over your rights because we had you come down here, okay? And it's obviously in regards to this homicide, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, honestly, this isn't saying you're being charged with it, but it's not saying you're not, okay? We're just letting you know your rights before we speak to you, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And you can decide if you want to talk to us. You can stop talking to us at any time, or you can decide not to answer questions that we ask you. It's up to you, okay? Make sense?
And did they say what happened?
Huh?
Did they say how to tell you what happened? If I didn't tell you,
That's why we want to talk to you. Okay. How many years of schooling do you have? Or did you
I
have?
had a diploma.
You have your degree?
A diploma, high school diploma.
Oh, have a diploma. Correct. Okay, so 20 years of schooling. Where'd you last go to school?
Wisconsin.
In Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
So high school in Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm just going to have you sign this saying we went over it. Do you understand it? If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask and I'll explain it.
If I started, do I still have the right to a lawyer?
Yeah, if you want to learn, you can, like I said, you can stop at any time. You request for the training.
What does the rights mean?
It's just letting you know what your rights are. Okay? It's not taking them away. You don't lose them because you signed this. You still have those rights, and you can use your rights at any time. And that's what I was saying. Like, you can say, okay, I'm done, whatever. Okay? Are you willing to talk to us?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Some
Amanda.
of my sisters at.
Yeah, she's, we just put her in a different room.
Bipolar and ADHD and depression, and she's not all there. She's got a learning disability, so I'm getting sure she's all right.
She's not all there, like,
She has a learning disability. She doesn't talk once.
she doesn't talk harsh.
She got writer's alley. What time to say to her?
Okay. And my understanding is you work at Walgreens.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so just who watches the children when you're not there?
Either Ella or my sister.
Okay.
Yeah, I was usually home during the day. Then I work at night.
Okay. You work at night?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Like, what are your hours?
2 to 11, 3 to 11, 1 to 11 sometimes.
Okay. So evening, like 2 to 11? Okay. 2 p.m. to 11 p.m. Okay. Okay. So tell me what happened today.
I woke up around 1 p.m. And I left. I grabbed my sister and decided to go make some errands to get to the bank before they closed. I had to put some money in the bank. And I made a couple other errands, and then I got back home, and the cops were there. They didn't tell me anything that was going on. Al came out and said Dakota was unresponsive and had to call the ambulance. That's all I know.
So what were the errands that you went right? Where did you go?
I went over to the Dollar Tree to get Desire something to drink because he was thirsty.
What Dollar Tree?
Right there, Police Road, right around the corner from my house.
Okay.
I just had my sister went in and grabbed a jar for him juice. I had them right to the date. By the time I got back, it was when I seen all the cops there. I thought something had happened. I didn't know what was going on. I was freaking out, and they told me I couldn't go in my house.
What bank did you go to?
Key Bank.
Where's that at?
I think that's North Hinze. Hopefully I know the roads around here.
Okay. And then where else did you go?
That's it. I just go home.
Dollar Tree and Key Bank? Okay. Did you go by Walgreens too?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Stopped a little bit, stopped in the front. Then so if I go over to her house later, she had to work till 11, so I'll came back home.
So you were going to go over to her house?
Mm-hmm. And went over there for Thanksgiving.
Who's your friend?
Victoria.
And she works at Walgreens?
Mm-hmm.
So when you who all went with you to run the errands?
Just me and my sister and Josiah.
Okay, where was Dakota?
I think he's in the bathtub. I heard him in the bathtub.
He was in the bathtub?
Mm-hmm. He should have been taking a bath because I woke up and I was still in my pajamas. I just left. I didn't even get anything to drink or use the bathtub.
And they think you just like went without brushing your teeth or you just...
Yeah, I just got up a lot. I thought it was later what it was.
Who was in there? Was he in there with anybody?
Oh, the door was closed. He was by himself.
Okay. Where was everybody else?
My sister was in her room and Josiah was in the toy room playing.
And where was Al?
He was sitting on the couch.
Did you guys talk at all before you left?
I just told her that I went to the bank. I'll be back. He didn't even answer the phone. I was trying to call him, but his phone was off.
What's his phone number?
I don't know it by heart. I'm gonna have to look it up. I had 937 361.
So he had his phone off.
Mm-hmm. First one asked if he needed anything I was out. But it's not unusual. It's always very free.
So how long have you guys been together?
8 years in there.
And he has other children.
Mm-hmm.
He has other children, right? Where are they?
Those two one of the last time there. You don't get this movie.
Living up here?
Their mother.
Why is that? So Dakota was the only one that you guys had?
Mm-hmm.
So tell me about Dakota.
He was long living.
I mean, just kind of tell me about him. I don't know anything about him.
When we first started together, he was fighting for custody of me in Wisconsin. That's how we met. He got overnight business with him, and he was a good kid. Bounced around foster home. Then after probably a few years after we got custody, we moved here in 2014. He went to school at Afghanistan. He had a lot of behavior problems. They get kicked out of school. So we just had to homeschool him to see if that will work. He just get up and listen. He didn't want his behavior problems. Their therapist said that he didn't need therapy. He's only had therapy a couple of times. Started anything after one time, it's like it's about 11 hours away. I'm not just telling him my Belgium.
So when does Al work?
Every now and again, he works at late works, temporary.
Labor works?
Yes. He works when he can. I've been working 6 days a week full time, so.
So you didn't really see Dakota this morning.
I barely ever see him. Like I said, by the time I get out, I get dressed and for work and leave. And I'm already home and he's in bed. I stay up till about between 3 and 5 in the morning.
So you don't see him at all?
Barely. Maybe for a few minutes here and there.
So where does he go to school now?
He's homeschooled.
By who?
Me. I give homework assignments. I usually print them off at the library. And then I give them to my sister to get to him. And he reads the books and have the paperwork. So
You just usually orders, you know.
we usually on the tablet, with a tablet. I was looking into like a K-12 or something like that they had. And they were going to help teaching, but I kind of left out on that.
You ever talk to his mother?
Scotta's mother?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I haven't talked to her in years.
So he was in foster care. Why was he in foster care?
His mother put him in foster care.
Okay. And so you guys got him out of foster care.
Mm-hmm.
When was the last time you went to school?
This is his second year being homeschooled.
So Josiah, whose baby is Josiah?
It's Al's brother.
His mom's baby.
Yeah.
Or dad's.
His mom's. I don't think they know their fathers.
Okay. So how do you guys have him?
She left him with us, and we was taking care of him. I haven't talked to her in a while. I don't know if she's in jail or what. I haven't talked to her.
She just dropped him off and
So we went and picked him up. When we picked him up, he had really bad paper rash. He was underweight. He was with his aunt, which is her sister. She wasn't taking care of him, and she sold all the stuff, so we went and picked him up.
And you've had him pretty much his whole life?
Mm-hmm. He's like a year in. And then I think Elle talks to his mother, but I don't, so I didn't know what the plans were. I haven't spoken to her in been a year or so.
So where does everybody in the house, like, where do they sleep?
So Elle and I have our bedroom. And just a nice and tight sleeps in our room. We do with us on the floor, on the couch, just stairs. Then there's a bedroom across from us, which is what's supposed to chat. And then my sister, we kind of made her bedroom in the back of the house.
Dakota stays in the bedroom.
Across from mine.
Josiah doesn't stay in there at all?
It naps in there.
Usually
He's just like it's when just.
you get up about 1, and your sister's where?
She's alone.
So you could go get her and say, hey, you gotta run to the store?
Mm-hmm. I always took her. I don't want to drive around.
Okay. And Dakota's in the bathroom.
Mm-hmm. The bill was closed. The bath water.
But Al was sitting on the couch?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When's the last time that you're aware that Dakota ate?
I didn't ask, but I was told to eat breakfast, lunch, and they had pizza from Happy Pizzas, and I just made a whole turkey for dinner last night. So, well, what he ate, he just took pizza in there after eating.
Okay. Explain to me what all these marks are on Dakota.
What was?
The marks all over his body.
From jumping out the window or what?
No, they're
I don't look at him.
These marks on his
You don't want
body.
to chat him?
I don't. He's 10 out. He barely started. I have no idea.
Okay. Somebody said that you said Josiah was visiting from Tennessee.
Yeah, his mom's supposed to be getting him back, but she hasn't gotten a hold of us.
So
We've just been taking care of him.
For how long?
Since April.
Like marks on his face. You never noticed the marks on his face?
I didn't see him this morning. I haven't seen him.
Or maybe this big cut that's on his, like around his foot?
Mm-hmm.
You never noticed that?
Mm-hmm.
When was the last time you saw him?
Last week or so, I've been working 6 days a week trying to get some extra money for the holidays.
Okay, well, there's still a day left.
I know I usually.
So what do you do on that day?
I just had off today and yesterday, and I just been sleeping. I've been sick.
So you had yesterday off? You didn't see him at all yesterday?
I was in my bedroom. I've been sick, really. Don't start throwing a bronchitis.
So where was he?
In the house, bedroom, watching TV every night. Kitchen usually, just playing around watching TV when I get home.
Playing around?
Yeah, they usually watching cartoons and
You think it doesn't look like I start playing around?
hello. She usually, while it was dead, he still goes to his friend's house a lot.
What, parents' house?
Don't know his name. His name, few friends, I don't know.
So you never noticed You never realized he had these marks all over his body,
He used to run
on his arms, on his hands. You never noticed that stuff?
Well, I'm usually home and I usually leave.
Let's not play stupid, okay? Because I really don't have a lot of tolerance for stupid. You know what I mean? Especially when it comes to a kid that lost his life. So this is your chance to explain this to us because you're not stupid, okay? You can kind of play like you are, but you're not stupid. So let's discuss how this happened to him.
I don't
You do
know.
this to him? Did you
No.
do this to him?
No, I
Were you
didn't.
beating on him?
No,
Okay, who was?
I don't know. I wasn't
You
there.
do know.
I wasn't there.
Come on. But you're still not stupid.
I didn't, never touched him. I never surrounded.
I thought you homeschooled him. You didn't talk to him?
Barely ever.
You never noticed that this kid was probably miserable his entire 10 years, or at least the time that this has been going on, because this didn't just happen. What monster does this? Are you a monster?
No,
Oh, well then tell me how this happened.
I don't know. He's usually wearing clothes when I'm around him. I don't know.
But they were on his arms, on his hands. His face had cuts.
I didn't see him today. I don't know.
They weren't from today. They were from a period of time, not just today.
What clothes does he wear?
He had jeans and khaki pants and t-shirts. I had to throw 99% of them out.
What did he have left?
He only had a couple pairs left until I
Where
got
were
him some
they?
more. They were in his room.
And the room where all the toddler clothes were?
Yes.
That's
That's where all the clothes
were
were.
toddler size.
I kept all the clothes there. But 90% of them had Aaron's
It
garden.
might have been clothes up in the upstairs. So who goes in the upstairs?
We leave it locked because it leaks. So it's off limits.
So why is there urine and stuff out there?
My dogs go up there sometimes.
And pee in buckets? You don't train your dog to pee in buckets?
There's no buckets up there.
Yeah, there's
There's like
buckets
swimming
with urine in there.
There's shooting, that's in there. The ceiling leaks. So that's
It's not a
there.
leak. So the dogs hang out up in the attic?
Sometimes they go up there because they don't get along, so we have to bring another dog in. If they bring the outside dogs in, my other dog has to go upstairs or on the basement.
So let's get back to this. So today I had a 10-year-old who was going to be 11 very soon. Is that correct?
Daisy.
Lost his life somehow, and has marks all over him that couldn't be self-inflicted. So I'd like to know how that happened.
Pass up, please.
Hey, Tina.
Yeah.
Step out.